Good morning. It's almost 10 o'clock. Let me have a little sip of this. Friday morning. If anybody is out there, please do pop on and say hi. I think I'm having an issue with my camera this morning, which I'm not going to be very happy about if I can't get this to work. What the heck is going on here? Okay, it is 10 o'clock. Hello, good morning. Okay, let me go over here. Hi, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Are you with me? Is anybody there? Welcome to Fun Friday. It is Friday. It's crazy weather day out here today. First, it started out nice and sunny and blue sky, and now it's clouding up. I guess we're going to get some rain later on. Hi, Terry. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. So who knows? But anyway, we need the rain. I think it's going to be a nice weekend. Before I forget, I hope you're getting your new catalogs. They have been mailed, and hopefully you are getting them. So let me know if you don't. Hopefully I won't hear from anybody. I sent out a lot of catalogs this time, so we'll see how that goes. So let me show you what we're going to make. These are the cards that we're going to make today. Now, for some reason, this is weird. Terry, can you see these cards? Can you see both of these cards? For some reason, I can't get it to be live on my screen. I don't know what's going on here. Let me see. Well, let me show you up here. So here's one that we're going to be doing with the Pansy Suite. And then this one, I don't know if you can see it on my other screen. And this one, I love this card. Both of the cards I love, actually. But now I'm concerned why you can't see this. Can you see it, Terry? Can you see these two cards? You can see me, right? Hello, hello, hello. Yes, okay. Can you see these cards? Can you see the two cards? I'm waiting. Let's see. This is the weirdest thing. I have no idea what's happening. Anyway, okay. You can see. All right. Okay. So what I think I'm first going to do is I'm going to start with, okay, good. I'm going to start with this card right here. I have no idea why this is not live. I don't know what's going on. This is really weird. Cards, yes. Okay. But you can't see me working on the cards. That is the most bizarre thing. Let me try one more thing here. Let's see if that works. Now let me see if I can get that over there. Okay. Nope. This is the dumbest thing. I have no idea what the problem is. Okay. Anyway, well, I'm going to start with this one. I'm going to show you this one. And this is going to be a little bit creative. I'm going to have to show you the creative way. So obviously, what I did was I started with a piece of the new pale. These are the new in colors. This is called pale. What's it called? Pale Papaya. Isn't that pretty? Good morning, Sandy Riopel. Nice to see you. Sorry that I'm having a little difficulty. I don't know what's going on. So I have to show it to you this way. Anyway, there's the Pale Papaya. And I'm obviously going to fold it like I normally do. Use my bone folder to get that nice crisp fold. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the 3 pieces of Designer Series paper that I've used. And these are from the Pansy Suite. This suite is absolutely beautiful. These papers are so pretty, especially if you love pansies. The colors are absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let me see if I can fan that out a little bit and you can see them. I know I'm not doing such a good job, but for some reason I can't get my camera over where it needs to be live. Anyway, the colors are stunning. They're very, very pretty. So I chose 3 that I thought would look lovely. These 3 right here. You can choose whatever you want, obviously. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer them on the base of my card. So I'm going to do that. Unfortunately, I can't show you how to do this because for some silly reason, I cannot get this to work. Technology. Bah humbug. All right, so here is the first piece. Look at all these little happy pansies. I've got a pansy explosion in my yard. We've got pansies in just about every single window box and pots around the yard because I love them. They're so pretty. They're just happy. They make me happy. All right, so the next piece is going to be a smaller piece. And this template is a very popular template that's been used for many, 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 many cards that I've done, not only me, but that I've done with other people, I've done in class. And it's just a great way to use designer series paper, or you can use your own paper and create your own designer series paper by stamping. So let me get this on here and then I'll show you. Hi, Deb. Hi. It's so nice that you've popped on. Thank you very, very much. Deb, where are you from? What town are you from? I'm not sure. Okay. So, and hi, Kathy. Good morning. I have to apologize. For some reason, camera 2 is not working this morning, so I have to do it like this. I'm very sad about this. But anyway, this is what's going on. Let me try it one more time. Okay, but you can't, I see, this is the weirdest thing. Okay, let me just go back to this. Let me go back to me. All right, so there is that. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of the pale papaya, which I cut out with the layering circles, and then a piece of white cardstock, and I'm going to stamp on the white cardstock. I'm going to stamp the little pansies. Now, the hint about that, Blackstone. You know, for some reason, I thought it was Millville Blackstone in that area, but very nice. Thank you for joining in. And again, I apologize because this is not normally how it works. I'm going to have to contact my switcher mentor this morning and find out what's going on. Anyway, so I'm going to take the piece of white cardstock and I'm going to take the pansy images. Now, there are 2 pansy images. One is a very detailed image. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see if you can see that. And then this one is the more solid image. Now, I'm going to use the more solid, the more linear image first because I want the darker color first. I find that when I'm stamping, it's 2-step stamping, I want to use the darker color first because that's going to give me a better understanding of where to place the light ink. So let me just show you. Let me stamp it here, and then I'll bring it up so you can see it. All right, here we go. All right, so there are the 3 little pansies, and it's the darker color. The color that I used also is a brand new ink color. It's called Freesia, Fresh Freesia. It's beautiful. I love the color. So now I'm going to take the pale papaya and stamp on top of it with the linear one. And it's going to be a lot easier for me to see where to place this stamp because I've got the dark color first. So I'm going to ink this up. And I'm just going to, I wish I could show you how to do this in real time, but I'll do it and then I'll just hold it up. And you'll see exactly what I mean. It just makes it so much easier because the dark is a very good way, there we go, like that, to outline. Whoops. See that? See how nice that came out? Now I'm going to put the leaves in, and I'm actually going to use the Evening Evergreen ink. This is also a brand new in color. And I'm going to do tone on tone in this situation. But again, I'm going to take the darker image first and stamp that. And stamp it one more time. I'm so sorry about this camera. I have no idea what it is. But I'm not going to fret about it, folks. It's technology, and it's okay. All right, so there is the darker image. Now I'm going to do the lighter image right on top of it. But this time I'm going to, because I'm using the same color ink, I'm going to stamp on and stamp off because I want it nice and dark. I don't want it, I want it light. I don't want it so that you can't see the vines, the lines on the leaf. So I stamp it off, and then lightly stamp. And 1 second here, and I'll show it to you. I'm so sorry again. Okay, there we go. There we go. See? Light. It's the same color, but I stamped off to make the second application a lighter application. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the little smiley face on the pansies. You know how pansies look at you when they smile? I think pansies are one of my favorite flowers. And this year, Jack and I just went all out with pansies and decided to have a lot in the window boxes. So we did. So I'm going to take the image, the little happy image, and I'm going to just stamp it on the inside. Kind of makes it a bearded pansy, like this. How cute is that? See, they're smiling. Now I'm going to apply it to my scalloped circle, like such. And then I'm going to pop it on. And on this one, I just wanted a tiny little rim around the edge. So there's just a tiny little bit of scallop all the way around. Okay, like that. Then I'm going to use some dimensionals to pop it onto the card. Probably 3. This one doesn't need a lot. 3 is a good number on here. And then I'm going to take some of the really pretty ribbon that matches and pop that on. Okay, so here's my card. Here's the base. There we go. And now here is the card. And let me just see how I want this to look. I think I'm going to put it just like this. Okay, there we go. So there is that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this ribbon. Look at how pretty this ribbon is. It's so pretty. It's really soft. It comes in all of the new in colors. It really folds beautifully. So I'm going to make a bow with my little rabbit ear bows like that, rabbit ear loops, and just bring it like this and like this, and then just pull it until I get it the right way. Now I like to use glue dots to hold the fronds down if that doesn't, if they don't lay flat. Glue dots are my friend. All right, I'm going to clip this off, and then I'm going to take some, ooh, I said glue dots. Where are my glue dots? Well, glue dots on here. So you know what? We're going to use a dimensional. And what I'm going to do is just snip this dimensional in half so that I only get, or actually I'm going to use one of the edges there, like right there, one of the edges, and put that on. And then I'm going to decide where to put it. Now I think what I'm going to do on this one is I'm going to put this in the center of my card, just like this. Oh, look at how pretty that looks. I think it really looks pretty. Look at, what do you think? I'm so sorry I can't get you this other screen. But anyway, there is that. Now, normally, you know me, I would take Wink of Stella and add a ton of Wink of Stella, but I'm not going to do that because instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the in color jewels that match the new in colors, obviously, and I'm going to put one on each center of these little pansies just to make it pop nicely. So let me just take this and I'll put it here. This one I'm going to use. They've got a really pretty iridescent shine to them. I like them a lot. I think they're very pretty because I love embellishments. You know me. I'm going to go out with Wink of Stella in my hand. There we go. All right, so there is that. You see, I'm going to bring it real close. There you go. I'm so sorry that my other camera's not working. All right, now the inside of the card needs a little bit of attention. So I'm going to go back to my inks and stamp up. Whoops, I just put my hand in the pale freesia. Here we go. All right, the pale papaya rather. All right, I'm going to take the fresh freesia again, and I'm going to stamp one nice stamp of the little flower right on the lower right hand side, and I'm going to do the same thing with the envelope because I can. And how pretty is this going to look when somebody goes to their mailbox to get their mail? They're thinking they're getting bills, and instead they've got a really pretty pansy card. Gosh, I love stamping. There are not enough hours in the day. Simply not enough. And let me do the little smiley face. How cute is this? There we go. Inside and envelope. All right, let me put the inside, so that's appropriate. A little bit of adhesive, hither and yon. Around all four corners. You know me, I like to make sure that it sticks. And this one is done. With the exception of me writing a message to this person. Whoops, there we go. Okay, there we go, the inside and the envelope. Okay, so now let me close up my inks because you know how messy I can get. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do this other card. Now this card was made by Tammy Wilson. Tammy Wilson is an artist and designer for Stampin' Up! That means she gets to be on a special team to help design and create stamp sets and images for the new catalogs. And she did this design, which I absolutely love. It's a great use. Let me just bring this back over so you can see. See that? It's a great use of the Designer Series paper, scraps of Designer Series paper. So what I'm going to do is show you how easy. This is wicked simple. Now I know that you can't probably see. Let's see. Let me bring this up if I can tilt it. It starts with the base of white cardstock, and then the next layer is a piece of the gray granite cardstock. And what I did was I ran the gray granite through the Tasteful Textures embossing folder, which I love. It gives you a very nice subtle image. I'm going to see if you can see that right down here. See that image? And then I took a piece of the a white cardstock, and this white cardstock is 4 3/4 by 3 1/2, and I ran that through the Subtles embossing folder. So I laid them, and it gives it just a nice little bit of interest. And then on top of that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to first of all adhere the two of them together, so that, and I'll show you how this looks. I just think when you have embossing folders, you should use them a lot because they're pretty, they add interest, they're different, and you know, not all the time, you don't have to use them all the time, but I certainly use them a lot because I like the way it looks. So there they are together. There we go. You can see that just a little bit. There we go. Okay, now what I've done is I've taken 8 different pieces of this Peony Garden Designer Series paper, and I've cut them up into strips. Here they are right here. These are the strips. Now, I'm going to adhere these strips to my base. And I wish I could show you again. I'm really sorry that this has happened. Who knows? Again, it's technology. It's me. What can I say? But you'll get the idea here. All right, so then there's one. And because our Designer Series paper, 99% of them have 2 different sides, you can choose whatever you want. You can choose between, you know, whatever colors you like, whatever patterns you like. It's completely up to you. That's what makes it nice. Now, the other thing is, I told you last week, and I've been doing this for quite a while now. The cards that I make, I'm boxing them up, and I'm putting them, giving them away for Christmas presents. Well, actually, it's not only Christmas presents. I'm giving them away for any gift. If, you know, I'm going to someone's house, it's a nice little thank you gift, or if somebody just needs a little pick-me-up, it's a little gift to send to them in the mail, whatever. But the people really do appreciate your effort, your handmade cards, and they appreciate getting these in the mail. So this is, okay, so, whoops, I'm almost done. One more, couple more. Let's do 2 more. And then I am going to use this as a thank you card, and I am going to, whoops, this one is a little bit crooked. That's okay, it's fine. I'm going to make it deliberately crooked. Now, I didn't intend it to be crooked, but it is crooked, so I'm going to just make it look intentional. There we go. You see how it's a little bit, some of the strips are a little bit crooked, but now I made it look like it's supposed to be like that, which is totally fine. So then what I did was, this is good, like I said, it's going to be a thank you card. And again, I went back to Art Gallery, which happens to be, gosh, one of my favorite stamp sets. I love, 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 love the images, but I also love the wording and the fonts. And of course, it comes with, if you buy it as a bundle, you get the dies as well. And I used the rectangle to cut the thank you out. So let me just show you how that's going to work. I'm going to put this on with dimensionals, 2 of them, but I'm going to cut these in half. I'm going to cut a large dimensional in half because the thank you is pretty thin. So there we go. Good morning, Carol Liberto. Thanks for popping on. Thank you very much for popping on. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to put this thank you down like this. Then I'm going to, I probably should have put this on the base of the white cardstock, but I'm going to do it now. There are no mistakes in Stampin' Up, you know, folks, none. If we have a little persnickety situation, we know how to fix it because we're stampers. We can fix anything. All right, so here is this. And then, again, I'm not using Wink of Stella this week, but I am going to use some gems. Look at. All right, so I'm going to put a few gems on here. And I think what I'm going to use is either silver or, I think probably I'm going to use silver because of the gray granite. So I think that will be a nice little complement. All right, so I'm going to put, I think 3 is a good number. Sometimes sometimes once in a blue moon I will do an even number, but most of the time it's an odd number. So there we go. Look at that. I dug out many of my unopened paper pumpkin kits and made 17 packs of 5 cards each for Christmas 2022. Fantastic, Deb. That's incredible. Oh my God. And can you imagine how those people are going to react when they get all of your beautiful creations? That's fantastic. You should take pictures and send them to me. I would love to see that. Terry wants to know, what size strips did you use? These are 1/2 inch, but you could do 1/4 inch. You could do 1 inch if you wanted. And I varied the height of them too. Some are 2 inches, 2 1/2, 2 1/4. And I think the largest one is, wait a minute, let me just measure this. The largest one is 3, but these are 1/2 inch strips. So there you go, perfect. And then the envelope, what I did with the envelope was I took a piece of the designer paper like this. Where is it? Whoops, wait a minute. Here it is right here. Look, isn't that pretty? I loved that. I love to use the designer series paper as an envelope flap. Look at how pretty that looks together. I love it. Love, love, love it. So that's exciting. So those are my 2 porch pickups for this week, my friends. Again, I'm going to bring this over so you can see them. Can you see the picture now? Thank you, Deb. I'm glad you're going to send pics. Yay. And will you give me permission to post them on my Facebook page? That would be nice so other people can see, because we love to see what people do. Can you see the picture that of the 2 cards right here? Because I can see it on my end, but I don't know if you can see it on your end. If you can't, let me bring this back. Anybody want to make a comment? Let's see. Can anybody see that? All right, let me come back here. Here they are. There we are, right there. Okay, here are the cards for porch pickup. Now, I wanted to remind you that your annual catalogs are en route. They should be in your mailbox. If you haven't already received them, you should be getting them. Please let me know if you don't. I hope you do. The other thing is I wanted to show you this. This is a collage that my friends and I made 2 weeks ago, but I thought this was really, really pretty. Thank you, Deb. Okay, look at how pretty this is. I'm totally into collages. Look at that. It's just a happy spring project. Really pretty and basically monochromatic using Flirty Flamingo, mostly Flirty Flamingo and some crumb cake. But look at how pretty that is. I just think that's a really pretty. Of course, it was copied, pretty much copied from somebody else, but there you have it. That's the story from 2 Meadowbrook Road in Franklin this week. And I hope that you love those cards. And if you're interested, let me know for porch pickup, either delivery or pickup, whatever you want. Obviously, if you want them to look exactly like I've done, you will have to schedule a plus time with me so you can do the stamping. And you know how that goes. So, my friends, I hope you've had fun. I've enjoyed having you today. I will see you next Friday. We will enjoy another session together. I have no idea what we're going to do, but it'll be something fun. But by the way, these cards definitely could be used for Mother's Day. Absolutely. So have a wonderful weekend. I love you all. Thank you for supporting me. It means so very much to me. Namaste. And I'll get this camera fixed for next week. Bye.